and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making a very easy appetizer that can be made and assembled in a matter of minutes, and they are great for entertaining. And all you need are Pillsbury crescent rolls, then you need some cream cheese, a dash of garlic powder, a little cayenne pepper or red chili powder to spice things up if required, and of course a little bit of chopped cilantro. Here's the list of ingredients. You need a Pillsbury crescent roll box, Philadelphia cream cheese, which is preferably at room temperature so it's easy to mix the ingredients, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped fresh cilantro. So let's get started. It's really simple. All I do is just take all these ingredients and mix it in. I love the flavor of fresh cilantro and of garlic, and chili is something which is up to your preference whether you like it. I always like to add a little bit of spice to my things because it just, I feel, brings out all the flavors and brightens up the dish a bit. So here we are, it's all mixed right now and it's looking lovely and it smells divine. So, and here is my Pillsbury box. So it's always difficult to open this one for me. And just make sure that when you are ready to use it, it's only at that time you take the Pillsbury box out, because it's difficult to handle this roll, and have parchment paper ready as well. Like you can see, it's got these perforated partition inside, and you need to then join them up quickly. And then all I have is my wax paper or parchment paper that I'm going to cut out. And what I like to do is, I like to break it up in two. So this is one part and this is my other part. And I'm going to join it all together. Try and work as quickly as possible because it's soft dough and it gets sticky. And then all we do is just get some of the cream cheese, this delicious mixture out, spread it out. This is going to be so yummy, trust me. You know, there's a funny story that I have to tell you. When we first moved to the United States, I had no idea that you get something like the Pillsbury crescent rolls. And I had this at a friend's house and she had made this divine dinner for us. And when I had this, I could not believe this lady had gone through the effort of making each puff roll and had rolled it out and filled it with this delicious stuffing. And of course, she let me on the little secret. She said it's called Pillsbury crescent roll. And ever since then, I've been hooked, and so have my other friends. So this is, roll it up like this and make it into a little sweet. And that's going to be my delicious treat. And what I do with it next is I keep it in the refrigerator for maybe an hour or two so it gets nicely firm, and then you have to just slice it with a nice knife that's sharp enough that gets clean lines, and then you go according to the directions on the box, which says to preheat your oven to 375 degrees, and you have them, I think, to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes, so you get a nice golden brown. But important thing to remember is that I start to check on these rolls at approximately 10 minutes because you don't want to over bake them and you don't want them to burn. After all, we want to enjoy these gorgeous rolls, right? I'm placing the rolls in the refrigerator for a couple of hours so that they can set, and I'm going to use that precious time to run a few errands. But when I'm back, I'm going to bake them in the oven and serve them. So they've been in the refrigerator for about 2 hours and they are set now, and I have also preheated the oven at 375 degrees, and I'm going to now slice them and bake them at 375 for 10 to 13 minutes, just like the pack says. And we're going to have some delicious puff rolls in a matter of minutes. So here we are. And I don't like to make them too thin, so you get a nice chunky little bite. And we have have approximately 5 of those from each roll. So you have around, I would say 9 of them, 9 to 10 pieces. Off in the oven and set it to 13 minutes. And like I said, just test at around 10 to 11 minutes to see that they are not browning too fast, because we want a good crust on it, but we don't want them to burn. So I've taken the rolls out of the oven and I baked it for just over 14 minutes, and I kept them on the counter so that as they sit, they also cook a little bit extra, and they also cool off, and so it's easier to handle in taking it out on a serving tray. And here I have it on a serving tray, and I've served it with some ketchup. Now you can serve it with any sauce of your choice, and in this case I've served it with tomato ketchup, and I think now I should just try a little bit, right? They're so good. They're soft. You can just get the hint of the garlic, the cheese, and they're just melting in the mouth. Enjoy.